What's going on, guys? King Trats here, back with the video on the channel. And today, you know what this is? If you don't know, I went to 7-Eleven. This was another one that people were asking about for a while because they wanted me to try like the little taquitos and stuff. I took it to another level and I said, just give me everything. Two things are missing. Number one, the hot dogs. My man said they had no buns. Sound like me in high school. Number two, they were all out of the toppings for the nachos, so that'll be for another day, but we will spin back around to them. But I have 5 different types of wings, 2 boneless, 3 bone-in, mini tacos, all of the taquitos that were there, and then I got a pepperoni and a cheese pizza. So that is what is on the agenda today. I used to eat some of this stuff a long time ago, but it's been a long time. So I want to see if it hits for what it costs. Now, a lot of this stuff, you get like 10 wings for $5 and stuff like that, so after having the wings yesterday, I was like, yo, let me see what the rest of these hit for. I had wings from a place and I said they taste like frozen. So I want to try these out, bro. But drop a thumbs up. A lot of people are interested in this and you know, different kind of convenience store food. So let's get into the video. Let's start off with these spicy, I believe these are buffalo wings. Now, I don't have labels for any of these. None. So we'll figure it out when we go. It's about what you expect. I don't have a problem with it. A little bit of spice. Tastes like the ones you get from the store. You know what I mean? I got some blue cheese and a bunch of other dipping sauces. Let's bang this in the blue cheese real quick. Honestly, for what you're getting, I don't really have a complaint. It's one of them, like, these I just feel like there's better than. Like those right there. Those are the ones. Let me get over here. These are the spicy wings. I kind of like these. I like when they have a little bit of spice, but they're not like saucy like this. Don't let me find out you can got, because I'll go there at 3 o'clock in the morning, bro. Some of y'all be talking stuff when I look at others. I'll be like, I'll get the wings 7-Eleven. Alright, fine. I kind of like these. You can't compare them to, like, you know, the homemade stuff, but for what they cost and what I'm getting, I don't really have a problem with those. These are my favorite ones so far. I don't even know which one these are. I think these are like honey. I don't know, bro. Hold on. They're just like roasted wings. I got something for these. I was waiting for this. Got some honey mustard. That's what I was waiting for. Oop, drip. See? Yeah. I'm not gonna give anything, any numbers or anything, for people who are wondering, until I get to the end. Okay. I see that. Now these two are boneless, and one of these is boneless like sweet chili. This one was sitting on a while, bro. I think this is a sweet chili one. That's honey barbecue. That one's a sweet chili. Okay. If I had to get it, these are my 2 picks. I would do these spicy ones, I just prefer those a lot more. And these honey barbecue as well. The buffalo, again, this is convenience store food, so you gotta look at it from a different spectrum. I'm trying to be fair to everybody. I'm not gonna sit here and start this whatever. Buffalo is never really my thing, especially those types. If you like the Tyson wings, that's what they remind me of. I would give those like a 6. These I actually would I would eat these. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, again, you gotta put it in perspective. When I have convenience stores, you're talking like, you know, I'm not comparing it to like a restaurant or like something like that. I'm comparing it to stuff like that. So those, on that scale, I would give an 8 to. I really like those the most. These I feel like are just like plain, so they work well with different sauces. So if you're like a dipping person, that one would work. But for me, it's like a blank canvas, so it's right in the middle. I'll give it a 5. And this one over here, I just feel like these have been sitting out too long. Can't even taste the sweet chili. Honey barbecue. The vibe I get is like the Tyson Anytizers type of thing. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I like me some Anytizers, and they cost as much as those, if not cheaper. When I think about it, when I buy a bag of Tyson Anytizers, they were like $10, right? I just got 10 wings for $5. And the Tyson bag is usually like 15 to 18 wings. So it's about the same, but y'all cooked it for me. So I can get down with that. These are the ones I like the most, believe it or not. It's these. And those. Like, I would eat those. If I want something real quick, I'll see where y'all going with it. You know what I'm saying? But those are my 2 picks. Okay, now we have the taquitos. This one is a buffalo chicken taquito. That's like a whole ass piece of chicken. It's like a chicken finger. There's a lot of things I expected, and that wasn't it. This was different. I expected like a cheese kind of, but I guess that's where the taquito rolls in. But I like that because you can dip these, so I don't necessarily have a problem with that. A little honey mustard. These always hit. They kind of do. Alright. Alright. I rock with these. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like a thicker chicken fry, but the breading is better. Just better than Burger King, bro. I'm sorry. I rock with those. Like you can see, I ate the whole damn thing. That's not top. That one got me. I'm shocked. That's the best thing I had so far. That and these. That's an 8 out of 10. I think this is a buffalo chicken taquito. These always bang, though. These always bang. I just like the little spice in it, right? This reminds me of college. I used to go to, when I was in college, bro, we used to go, obviously out or whatever, and there was a convenience store right next to me. And they used to go there like at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And the dude that worked there used to let me have like the whole thing for like $10, bro. There used to be like 20 different taquitos, bro. I'd just be like, let me get all of these. And he'd be like, yeah, just give me $10. Because like, you know, so they throw them out. So he was like, just give me 10, bro. And he just, you know, I ain't gonna much lie to you. I think he used to pocket it. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, I threw it out. But I don't care. It don't matter to me. They be hitting. That's the college vibe right there. Yeah. Like, it's one of those things that I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, 10 out of 10, like, chill out. But at the same time, like, if you know, you know. Like, it's like, it just reminds me of that. It's one of them things. I don't know. But for me, that's a 7 out of 10. I don't even know what the hell, which one this is. Come on. That's the taco one. Like, it's the beef. These little taquitos be banging, bro. I haven't had these in so long. This one got like a little beef and cheese in it. Like, I rock with this one. I'm gonna start getting taquitos again, bro. I ain't gonna much lie to you. Richard took me back. I think next time I go out with the boys, bro, I'm gonna give me a taquito. Y'all gonna see me on a Twitch stream with a taquito. Man. Okay, it's like two different trains of thought. I feel like expectation-wise, you gotta lower your expectation. Because if you hear me say this is like a 7, you gotta understand the stuff I'm comparing it to. Like, I'm not comparing it to... Honestly, at this point, I'd probably eat this over a damn Taco Bell taco. I'm not even joking, bro. This... Because I think you get like 3 for like $2, bro. Like, I rock with that. I don't know. So like you get, if you know, you know. But for me, again, yeah, that's honey mustard. That's a cheeky little 7.8 out of 10. Like, I rock with it. I don't even know. I said one of each, bro. Couldn't even tell you. We'll figure it out. What the hell is this? Steak? Give me the beef ones. Give me the beef. Give me the beef. I didn't steak, but I prefer the other two. That one's that's the one I don't like the most. That's a 5. Can you guess? It's kind of fun guessing. This is chicken and cheese. I don't know. This is taking me back, bro. You can tell. You know what I'm saying? The taquitos for me are just like where it's at. And I think I got a W order though. I'll tell you at the end. But my favorite are the beef. And that first one, which is like the ground beef with the cheese. That's my favorite one. This one's good, but my preference is the ground beef and cheese. Yeah. That one gets a 6.5. It also got the mini tacos. This is another thing I used to eat all the time. These are one of, I don't know. It just depends on what we got. The little mini tacos, bro. 10 for $3. They're good though. Man, look. I'm dipping them in honey mustard. I used to order these at like Jack in the Box in college. I like these, but I don't know, look. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy. Somebody eating these besides me. Because y'all said try it. I said alright. So we did it. I like these million tacos. I'll sit here and smash some whole damn things. I ain't gonna lie. That $3 get you that? Bro, I'll go in and get 20 of them. I swear to God. I'm about to, yeah. It's time. I'm honest about everything, bro. Y'all gonna see me eating some of this stuff for more on like one of them late night vibes. As long as I get it cause they gotta put it out at the right time. You gotta time it right. I know like my places when they put it out. So once if you know, you know, bro. But you gotta get these put out at the right time. But I rock with them. I rock with those for real. They're like addictively weird and good. I can't believe I'm saying this. Y'all know I got a palate that can eat at a 5-star restaurant. But I could also get the most, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know. That's an 8, bro. I pride myself more than anything on being able to find food anywhere. I always say, if you watch my Twitch streams, people are like, oh, this place is mint. I can find something to eat everywhere. Everywhere. Except Subway. But other than them, pretty much everywhere. So I got the pizza. They only got pepperoni and cheese. Apparently they have whole pizzas, but I got it by the slice. They had whole pizzas out there, but I don't want to get a whole pizza. But I feel like it would be better if I got the whole pizza, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real, but. What did I pay for this? So it's about a little under $1.50 per slice. For that, okay. It's a little. Again, I can't compare this to like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Alright. Honestly, you've been partying, it probably bangs. But it tastes like frozen pizza. You're on your own for that one. Come here. Pepperoni makes anything better. I would eat this for like $1 and change. You know what I'm saying? I think you get a whole pizza for like $7.99, which I don't mind. But again, it's a little secret. If you ask them, this for real. If you ask them, they give you the fresh ones. Just don't tell nobody. You never heard that from me though. I would eat that. Just when I eat. I don't really like cheese pizza. But again, to walk in there and on average, if I got a whole meal, I'm gonna tell you what I would get. Alright? I get a slice of pizza. I get these 10 mini tacos for the 3 spot. Alright? I would get one of these taquitos, the meat and cheese one. And then I would get an order to 10 wings for the 5. But that's $10 for all that food. Like, for the right circumstance, yeah, I can rock with that. I would do 5 of these and 5 of these. Because it's all the same. I would definitely do that. I'm trying not to eat. I got a bag of Tatums, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I got 2 bags of Tatums for the game. The game ain't start yet. It's 7:39 p.m. I expect us to go to Cancun. But I just don't want to get swept, bro. Like, it's embarrassing already. But getting swept by an 8 seed and y'all supposed to be like whatever, I ain't really a fan of that. But since people were asking about this, I'm going to keep it a full, because everybody sits in here. A lot of y'all basketball fans don't watch the Twitch streams, but we talk about basketball for like the first 45 minutes of the stream. Every single day we've talked about basketball. So if you haven't watched, let me fill you in. Okay? Talk about LeBron. Talk about the Lakers, the Nuggets, talk about everybody. Real quick. Number 1, LeBron is 38 years old. What he did in that game 4 is insane. At 38, to have a 40-point, 10 rebound, 9 assist game, almost drop a 40-point triple-double in the game y'all about to go home, is commendable in my opinion. For people who are being naysayers by saying he choked in the second half, I don't necessarily think he choked. I honestly think he ran out of gas. He's 38. He gave everything in that first half, and I don't think he really had anything in that second half. You could watch him play, and even though he was trying, his legs weren't underneath him. It's a long season for a guy who's almost 40, and people forget that fact. So I respect it. But with that being said, I think the Nuggets were a better team. I think they're a great team. I think Jokic is the best player in the league right now. Bro is insane. This is all stuff I said last night, but I'm quickly recapping for people who don't want to click on a link, which I understand, but I got y'all. Because, you're talking basketball. Shh. All right, so Jokic one of the best players in the league. Bubble Murray was back, and I think that their third player, Gordon, yesterday played a really good game. I think LeBron James at 28, 29, 30 years old, somewhere around there, how Jamal Murray got his hand on that ball when he tried to get that layup, but they stuffed it, and Murray had a hand. It was a clean block. He had his hand out the whole way up. I think he rips right through that, and he probably scores in his prime. I just think he was out of gas. I really do. But he's 38. There's no shame in that. He gave it everything he had, and a lot of players in the NBA ever were not even playing at that age, and that includes all of the GOATs. It's unfair people compare Bron to Jordan all the time because you're not realizing how good that man is and was. And when it's all said and done, his career, I think people will definitely realize just like what he meant to the game of basketball, all his contributions, and how great he was. That's my opinion. But congrats to the Nuggets. Y'all deserve it. Y'all like the best team in the league right now. And I'd be surprised if they didn't win. With that being said, I think Miami, if you watch my Twitch streams, people who are watching duplicates, because a lot of y'all watch both, which I appreciate, I have said all playoffs long, ask anybody who's in my streams, I said this the entire time, I don't want to play Miami. They're a perfect storm for teams to lose in the playoffs. They play fundamentally sound basketball. They don't beat themselves. They have a lot of guys who can make shots. A lot of shot-making ability on that team. Robinson, Martin, and the third guy, which I can't think of right now, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Not Caleb Martin, but the other guy who was balling out too. You got a good 4 stretch, not a stretch 4, but a good swing type of 4 in Bam Adebayo, who's really good at slashing to the rim. He's a rim protector. He has a skill set like Robert Williams from Boston, but better. Robert Williams is Bam without the playmaking ability. Like, Bam can shoot and have moves around the basket, but he also can slash and protect the rim the same way that Robert Williams does. He's just a slightly better version, in my opinion. Not slightly, but better. Obviously, Jimmy Buckets, there's nothing to be said about the guy. The guy morphs into prime Jordan during the playoffs. I appreciate that. I like the game of basketball. It's tough to watch against your team, but I was praising him the entire playoffs, and I'm still gonna, because he's that guy. He just is in the playoffs. Don't know what it is about him. He's just a guy who elevates his game, which is very respectable. They've outplayed Boston. They've outcoached Boston. They've outclassed Boston. They've punked Boston. And I said this in the stream last night. Anybody who was there, you can attest to this. Vouch for me, please. I never lie. I'm not one of those people. I know a lot of people like, I'm not one of those people. I'm always honest. People got mad because I said I thought Boston would lose to Philly. I just don't think they have that dog in them. I said it back then. I said it now. I love my team, but they don't have a team of guys like where when stuff gets tough, whenever Boston gets hit in the mouth, they tend to just choke. They did it last year versus the Warriors. They played them well for a little bit, but when the Warriors punched back, they had no answer. That's what happened last year. I believed it would happen in Game 7 versus Philly. It didn't because Philly didn't show up. That is what that is. But Miami has showed up every single game. Boston was in both Game 1 and Game 2. Forget Game 3. They quit. Game 1 and Game 2, they were in each game. And when they were up by double digits in both, and whenever Miami built a run, Boston wilted. They did it both times. It's not Jason Tatum's fault. It's not Jaylen Brown's fault. It's the entire team that does it. Don't know why. The coach is definitely partially to blame because he just doesn't really coach. I don't think they respect him. From the things I've heard Marcus Smart say in the past about how he's not, he finally made the adjustment that we wanted, where we're helping him learn. He's learning just like we are. Like, you don't talk about your coach like that. They're talking about their coach like he's their peer or their little bro. And that don't work in a basketball locker room or any locker room at all. So I said this yesterday and I'll say it again. As a team, not as individual players, but as a team, they have a soft mentality. The worst thing you can be called as an athlete or as a man to me is soft. And as a team, they're soft. I don't think the people are soft, but as a team, they ain't got nobody to kind of grab everybody by the face and be like, bro, we about to lose. They just wilt. And in Game 3, it was embarrassing to watch that team quit. They quit. Second quarter, Heat made their run. They stopped playing. You watched Duncan Robinson melt 3 players in a row and get open back cuts on Jaylen Brown and run right past Grant Williams. It's embarrassing, bro. And right now, at this point, as a basketball fan, as a sports fan, and as a Celtics fan, there's nothing worse. Like, Bron didn't quit, bro. I don't want to see them boys just roll over. At least put a fight up. You know what I'm saying? Even if you get swept, like, don't just quit. But they ain't shown otherwise yet, so I fully expect them to go home tonight. If they extend the series, I'll be happy. But they haven't shown otherwise. This is just me being logical. That's my basketball recap for people who don't watch my streams. We go into way more detail. If you want to discuss it with me, we discuss basketball. We discuss everything else on stream. Again, I'm not trying to plug my stream. It's for situations like this, where you want to hear me talk about certain stuff, but I'm sitting here eating 7-Eleven food. I can't sit here and talk about basketball because it's not a basketball channel. You want to talk about other topics? We reviewed 30 movies last night. Don't believe me? Ask the stream. I'm not telling y'all, you don't have to pay for it. It doesn't cost anything. It's just for people who want to talk, because I want to talk to y'all the same way. Now we can communicate. That's why I started streaming. I'm not forcing anybody to do anything, but for people looking for stuff outside of food content, it's tough to do when I'm doing stuff like this sometimes. I can't always talk about it, but I wanted to address that because there's a bunch of people like, oh, you never talk about the Celtics. I always talk about the Celtics. I don't run from nothing. Celtics lose, I'll be streaming the same day. But that's what it is. Anyway, I got my W order. I already named it. I think some of this food is okay. I understand what y'all are saying when I say it. I would eat some of it. I'm not even going to lie to you. I got a good order for it now, and I'm going to try the rest of it the next time. But we back tomorrow. More content, man. I love y'all. The hand signs. They made it to YouTube.